Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Bold and the Beautiful. Bradley Bell teases another killing spree. The Bold and the Beautiful really outdid themselves this summer with their Il Giardino murder mystery. The soap writers pulled out all the stops, red herrings, and twists and turns possible. If you follow daytime TV ratings, you know Luna Nozawa's Lisa Yamada. Big reveal was a smashing success for B&B. Apparently, the killer storyline was so successful, the soap opera is planning to kill off Maori people. Keep reading for all the details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Boss talks killing off cast members. B&B was probably the least deadly soap opera left on daytime. Sure, the Forrester gang would lose someone every other year, but their death rate couldn't even compare to General Hospital, Young and the Restless, and Days of Our Lives. Plus, half the times someone died on Bold and the Beautiful, they turned out not be dead. More B&B characters probably died this summer than in the last 5 summers combined. B&B. Boss talks killing off cast members. The Bold and the Beautiful showrunner Bradley Bell recently sat down with Deadline to chat about the Il Giardino whodunit wrapping up and their big Luna twist. Then, Bell went on to hint that he was already preparing to write another death on soap opera. The B&B boss joked, "You have to kill them every once in a while in order to keep your credibility as a writer. And I promise myself every year I'm going to kill more people." The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Who will die next? The problem with a half-hour soap opera is that you have half the number of characters. The writers can only cram so many faces into 30 minutes of screen time. There's no way Bell would kill off any main characters, other than Sheila, because she can always come back, just for shock value. Now that he wiped out the Il Giardino staff, that aren't a whole lot of extras running around right now to get killed off. The atmosphere behind the scenes at The Bold and the Beautiful buzzed with tension. Bradley Bell, the showrunner and creative genius behind the long-running soap, had just teased something that would send shockwaves through the soap world. A chilling killing spree set to shake the very foundations of the Forrester family and their rivals. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful had always known that Bell wasn't afraid to shake things up. From steamy love triangles to shocking betrayals, the soap had seen its fair share of drama. But this time, things were about to take a much darker turn. It had been years since the last major death on the show, and while many fans had assumed that Bold was content to ride the wave of romantic intrigue and family feuds, Bell had other ideas. Rumors had swirled for weeks that someone was plotting something sinister, but no one could have predicted what was coming. At a recent interview, Bell dropped a bombshell that ignited the imaginations of fans everywhere. "We've explored love, deception, and everything in between, but now it's time for a different kind of drama. A killing spree that will leave everyone questioning who can be trusted." Immediately, speculation ran wild. Who would be the victim? Or, more terrifyingly, who would be the killer? The answers seemed to be locked in Bell's carefully crafted storyline, but fans weren't just waiting passively for it to unfold. They were already theorizing, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Dark days at Forrester Creations. It all begins at Forrester Creations, the iconic fashion house that had been at the heart of the show for decades. The Forresters, Logans, and Spencers have been embroiled in scandals before, but the undercurrent of danger creeping through the company's sleek offices suggested something much more deadly was afoot. Ridge Forrester had been preoccupied with his ongoing tug-of-war between Brooke and Taylor, a battle that had once again boiled over into chaos. But what Ridge hadn't noticed were the signs of a hidden predator lurking in the shadows. Someone had been watching him and his family for months, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. "I've been laying the groundwork for a storyline that will bring the Bold and the Beautiful into new territory," Bell revealed in his teaser. "It's not just about a crime of passion. It's about vengeance. It's about power." The killer's motives were shrouded in mystery, but Bell had promised that the character's descent into madness would be gradual and full of twists. "We're going to see a psychological unraveling," he said. "This character believes they're justified, that they've been wronged, and that the only way to make things right is through blood." The first victim. The first signs of trouble hit when Steffi Forrester, CEO of Forrester Creations, began receiving anonymous threats. At first, they were dismissed as typical business rivals trying to shake her confidence, but when Steffi's assistant discovered a blood-stained garment in the office, an ominous message scrawled across it, panic set in. Steffi had always been tough, resilient, a true Forrester warrior, but even she couldn't ignore the feeling that someone was hunting her, and she wasn't wrong. Bradley Bell confirmed that the killing spree would begin with a major character, one whose death would send ripples throughout the show. It's going to be heartbreaking, Bell teased. We're going to lose someone close to the Forrester family, and it will change everything. Fans immediately started guessing. Could it be Carter, the loyal lawyer who had always been there for the Forresters in times of need? Or perhaps Quinn, who had never fully redeemed herself in the eyes of many? Maybe even Thomas, whose past misdeeds had earned him more than a few enemies. The possibilities were endless, and Bell was masterful at keeping everyone on edge. A mastermind revealed? With every new development, tension builds within the Forrester, Logan, and Spencer families. No one feels safe. Wyatt and Liam Spencer, usually preoccupied with their romantic entanglements, suddenly find themselves embroiled in a fight for survival. It's no longer about love triangles, Bell quipped with a grin. Now it's about who makes it out alive. The true mastermind behind the killings remains hidden, but Bell hinted that the character's reveal would be one of the most shocking in the show's history. This is someone we think we know, someone we trust, he explained. But their motivations run deep, and their actions will leave us questioning everything. For fans, this could mean the killer is not just some background player, but a central figure in the show's long-running storylines. Could Brooke Logan finally snap after years of being torn between Ridge and the constant betrayals that plagued her life? Or would it be someone unexpected, like Zend, frustrated by being overlooked and underappreciated in the Forrester empire? A killing spree with consequences. As the body count rises, the Forresters and their allies are forced to confront their darkest fears. Everyone becomes a suspect, and the walls of Forrester creations, usually filled with glitz and glamour, turn into a place of paranoia and danger. Bradley Bell was adamant that this storyline wouldn't be a one-off. This killing spree will have long-lasting effects, he said. The aftermath will change the dynamics between the characters. Trust will be shattered, alliances will shift, and nothing will be the same. What Bell didn't say, however, was who the killer's final target would be. In true soap opera fashion, fans know that nothing is off the table. Ridge, the patriarch of the Forrester clan, may find himself in the killer's crosshairs, as could Brooke, Steffi, or even Bill Spencer. I've always loved pushing the envelope, Bell concluded with a sly smile, and I think the fans are going to love where this is headed, even if they're left gasping by the end. The end of an era? As Bradley Bell's teased killing spree looms, one thing is certain: the world of the bold and the beautiful will never be the same. Longtime fans and newcomers alike are preparing for a wild, suspense-filled ride that could see beloved characters meet a grisly end. Who will survive? Who will crack under the pressure? And most importantly, who is behind the killings? One thing is clear: no one in the Forrester family is safe anymore.